Dougie, we know you as a manager who speaks honestly and openly. It was the 90 minutes that fell short of expectations today for us supporters. How was it for you?
Oh, exact same, David. It's not good enough. I don't buy the 3 games in 8 days either. You know, people tired. You can't be tired at this level of a professional sport. You have to be ready to go every game. And I just think today some of them fell way beyond the expectations of this football club. And I've told them that after the game. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. You know, we as a staff expect more, and know that the fans expect more. They've come up here a long way to travel, and seen no shots in target in 90 minutes. We lose. We should have lost 3 goals today. You know, the first goal they don't take head from. You know, it's a goal. There's no offside. I don't know why it's chalked off, and we don't listen. We don't learn from that, Davy. We then don't clear our lines for the first goal. You know, it's into the 6-yard box. It should be cleared. We miss it. We don't pick up at the back post, and Jordan White's getting easy tap in. And I said before the game, all week in the analysis and the hotel this morning, they want to win fouls, they want to win corners, they want to win free kicks, because apart from that, they don't really have anything. No disrespect to them, but they've got height and they've got strength and they've got power, and they want balls in your box, and that's where they get their 2 goals from. And that's the bit that disappoints me, because we touched on it all week. We spoke about it. They knew that. And we lose, like I say, 2 goals, but it should have been 3. And it's simply not good enough, Davy. And that's what hurts me the most tonight.
Set pieces were undoing, and we had many a warning, particularly for the second goal, where I think it was 5 consecutive corners, and each of them looked more than problematic.
Yeah, but the second goal should never come. Paul Niso, again, just naive young kid, giving away a daft foul in a very dangerous area. And like you say, from there they go and then get 5 corners and score with a 5th. It's just really disappointing. I'm more angrier than I'm frustrated. You know, we huffed and puffed at times, some good passes of play, but again, our final ball into the box wasn't anywhere near good enough either.
Once again, it's a 2-goal start.
Exactly, I've said it a million times. You can't give teams 2 goals to start in this league. But if they don't understand, and what I mean by that is if the group don't understand where they are, then they're in trouble. Because we need to start winning games. That's quite evident. You know, the games are running out, or we could find ourselves in deep trouble.
Where are we now in terms of the need to regroup? Because we're most certainly at a crossroads.
We certainly are, Davy, and I don't know why, because, you know, we had a fantastic result on Wednesday night to get to a National Cup final. We should have grown in confidence for that. You know, 2 clean sheets as well like our last 3. And we just looked weak today from, like I say, any ball into a box. We just looked weak. And that hurts me because, like, you know, the clean sheet records are amazing this season, but it just wasn't there today. And like I say, they can use the excuse about 3 games a week. There is no excuse for me. You know, you have to be ready. You need to go. You've got to find that will within to go again and play through the pain. You know, we've not got a game for 2 weeks now. They should have been at it and more. But some, for their own standard, fell way below that today.
As supporters who've followed Raith Rovers all their life, we're used to the contrast and emotions, the highs of midweek and then dejection today. You mentioned, I think, the phrase I was going to use is, we don't like poor performances sugar-coated. What's your message to the folks travelling home?
No, listen, I can only thank them for coming. I understand the frustration. They're no more frustrated than I am and the staff are. It's simply, today wasn't good enough. You can't go through a 90-minute game and not hit the target once. We have to be doing more at the top end. You know, I keep praising the defence for their clean sheets, but it's evident at the top end of the pitch we need to be doing more. You know, I brought in Innes, obviously Jack Hamilton got injured on Wednesday night. But again, maybe we're not supplying them enough, you know, crossing into the box, letting them feed off of things. But like I say, today just was really, really poor.
What's your own kind of summary of your own kind of thoughts and emotions is with regards where we go now? You know, you'll have longer plans and we'll touch into that moving into next season, but the here and now is a dogfight.
Oh, it is. It's a dogfight for everyone. You know, Ross County have closed the gap. They've still got a game in hand. I don't know the other results at the moment, Davey, but I'm sure it'll be even tighter. There'll be teams that maybe picked up and went above us again. But if the players don't understand what's at stake, and I don't mean at stake for them. I mean at stake for everybody else associated with the club, within the club, who could potentially lose their livelihood because of, I hope it doesn't come, but relegation. Because it's here for everybody. There's no point sugarcoating that either. You know, it's a fine line, but you have to win games, and it's up to them now. You know, us, as myself and the staff, we will push and push and push, but the performances have to come on the pitch, and they've shown that they can do it. You know, like I say, the 3 game week, that'll be the excuse, but for me there is no excuse.
You used the bench widely today as lead up to, I guess, the derby will be our next game, not the one that you want to be carrying anything other than confidence going into. It strikes me that you've got kind of 10 days or so for players to demand that jersey.
They should be demanding every week, Davey. Every day they should be demanding that come to work. You should demand that you're better than you were yesterday. But I just never seen that. I never seen the hunger today. You know, the knew what was at stake. You win today, you go 10 points clear of Ross County. No disrespect to them if that's the 10 points. The likelihood is that you're home and hose, sorry. But you've just gave everybody else round about your lifeline and put yourself more into the quagmire along with everyone else. And to win games, David, you need to roll up your sleeves at times. You come away from home against a physical team. You know, Stuart's came in and turned the corner for him, picked up some valuable wins. But it was an opportunity for us to come here and kill it off and push ourselves higher up into that, hopefully top 4 where we all want to be. But unfortunately, performances like that will not get you anywhere.
The final question, Dougie, will just be about, is there anything different you can do leading up to the next game? Do you just get back to the training ground? Is it about looking at the selection, or actually is it about just sit down with the players in terms of analysis, or in terms of just taking the gloves off and saying, what do you think, what do we think?
No, listen, they've shown that they're a good team. You know, last Friday at home against the league leaders, 0-0, could we win it? Yeah, we got a goal chopped off. But we can't chop and choose when we want to turn up, Davey. You know, the away record this season, for everyone to see, is really, really poor. You know, our next away game's also away against our local rivals in the derby, so they have to be ready to go. There's no point feeling sorry for ourselves. You know, it's a disappointing day. Wasn't anywhere near the standard that we expect from everyone, myself included. I'll take the blame as well. I've maybe picked the wrong team. So, like I say, there's no hiding place. I'm happy to sit here and take the blame as well, but when you're on the pitch, you have to be given more.
We can only ask for honesty, and you've given us it. Thanks, Dougie.
No worries.